je vous aimerai. Ma foi, je ne sais pas. Peut-être jamais.
Savage.
Peut-être demain. Mais pas aujourd'hui. C'est certain.
Welcome. It is currently 12:49 p.m. on December 17th, 2025, 32 degrees Fahrenheit, mostly cloudy here in the cities. I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. I hope everybody's doing exceptionally well this Wednesday, this hump day, okay? All praise is due to the Most High for waking us up, for giving us the breath of life, for allowing us to be here with one another. Thank you to everybody who taps in for my messages and who likes the videos, who shares my content, who puts all that good energy out into the universe for me to receive and for me to give back to you, okay? I'd like to take a special moment today to just, give flowers to Rob Reiner, okay? I've always been a Rob Reiner fan. I have since All in the Family, on to The Princess Bride, on to Where Harry Met Sally. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. He was a great director of films. He was also very much a great activist as well. He contributed a lot for equal marriage, LGBTQ plus rights, early childhood education for kids. He was all about making sure that this country was a better place through his artwork, through his movies, through his activism. And it's a very, very sad thing about what happened to him, especially allegedly at the hands of his own child. Mental health is important. Okay? She's barking. She's like 16, so she can't really see no more. Vallejo, come here, boy. It is it's very sad because mental health I feel like played a really big part in this. If this should be the case, their son struggled with a lot of mental health issues, drug addiction. Those kinds of things, and being the parent that he was, he still allowed his child to come back into his home to try to show him love, care, whatever. Now, we never know what truly goes on in somebody's home, but a lot of us out there have dealt with issues with our children, and when that bond is broken, that connection is kind of what's the word I'm going to use, when that connection has been compromised, it makes it a lot easier for negative energies, the devil, the minions, to take over. For those of us that, believe in the Most High God and things like that, religion or belief systems, it's hard sometimes to wrap our brains around why certain things happen and the people that they happen to, huh? I got into trouble a long time ago because I made a comment that, maybe sometimes I feel like maybe God might have looked at somebody he created and went like, well, I shouldn't have did that, basically saying God made a mistake. And so I received a lot of, negative comments about that because God doesn't make mistakes, this, that, and the third. I get it, what people are saying. But it's not about making the mistake, because what happens is that God gives us free will. When God creates us, I believe, he makes us in his own image. This is what we learn because, we are all a part of him upstairs. But being that we all are a part of him upstairs, we all have the propensity to be a part of him downstairs as well, since he created him as well, if we're going to go there. And I feel like sometimes God looks down and he might be a tad bit disappointed in people. Even me at times, because he is our Father. And when we do bad things, we make bad choices, we go down bad paths, I know that there's a moment where God looks at us and goes, that's not what you're here for. It's a part of your path, but you don't have to stay there, and I'm here for you. This whole thing with mental health, so I can get back to what I was saying, is very, very serious. Check on people, please. people that you love and you care about. A lot of us are stigmatized by our mental health disorders and our addictions. We're stigmatized. People are not willing to extend a hand of love and care and a courtesy, the courtesy of making people still feel like they belong or they're loved or they're human. They call us drug addicts. They call us sluts. They call us hoes. They call us crazy. They make fun of those kinds of things. And that exacerbates the problem. And so today, in light of, this whole thing with Rob Reiner, and, my heart goes out to, his surviving children, because it's a very horrible thing. I don't know what I would do in that situation, which is why I can't really speak too much on it. But my thoughts and prayers go out to his friends, his family, his loved ones, and also to his son, who obviously had been struggling for 2 decades of mental health issues, addiction issues. We just have to get to a place to where we have to realize we can't handle things like this. We can't handle things with violence. We really can't. It doesn't solve anything. It doesn't help situations. It's just a sad state of affairs. 12:55 when I look down. So yeah, anyway. If you know somebody who may be struggling with mental health or addiction or any type of toxic behavior that could, lead them down a path where they may not live long or may not survive or may make their life worse, or they can make somebody else's life worse. All it takes is a moment to reach out to somebody and just tell them that you love them and you care and that you're there if they need to talk. Because even in a person's most detached moments, people remember things like that. They do. And sometimes just saying hey to somebody, how you doing? You good today? I love you. Even no matter how they respond to it, because sometimes when we get in these cycles of depression or addiction, these things tell us nobody cares why we're in those moments, but people do remember that. I always have. And being somebody that has dealt with mental health and addiction, I get it. Sometimes we don't want to hear that shit because it doesn't align with what we're doing at that moment. But we do. We do. So check up on people. Tell them you love them. Don't expect a response. Just send that energy to somebody because they need that. Especially with the way the world is now. If you consider yourself somebody who's a chosen one, a light worker, an earth angel, a star seed, sun seed, whatever the case may be, if you consider yourself to be a man or woman of the Most High God, we're absent of religion. I'm just speaking in terms of who we are as people. Then that's your duty and that's your job. We're not here to ostracize people. We're here to heal people, to understand people, to figure out a way to help people get through these kinds of things, y'all. And I don't speak from things I don't know shit about. I've had my bouts with mental health issues, addiction, but I've also dealt with people that have had their bouts with mental health and addiction, and discourse never works. Sure, you stand firm, but you do not alienate people. You don't make people feel worse about where they are in life because you never quite know where you might end up. Never say never. I'll be right back. All right, so we are back here with another message. Throughout the next couple of days, I'm definitely going to go through all of my cards. I know I've been talking about it, but I just haven't really felt like it. Go through my cards, sort the ones I want, sort the ones I don't want, give the ones I might do that too for some giveaways too. Give away some of these decks that I have that I don't really use. But let's use this deck. This is one of my favorite decks. I actually might give this away. This is the Tarot of the Divine. And basically what it is, inspired by deities, folklore, and fairy tales from around the world. A very, very good, nice looking deck here, okay? But make sure you hit that like button, share, subscribe, comment in the chat, comment down below. Vallejo, come here. Why is she barking? Come here. Let's see what Spirit has for the collective today. The next reading I do today, all my cards would be in the upright. That's the message I got for one of my readings today. It needs to be like that, okay? But we're going to see what goes on here. Somebody's named Gina. Gina or Brandy. That's what I just heard. Gina or Brandy. SoCal. What's that mean, you guys? SoCal, is that South California? SoCal. What I just heard. Well, maybe. The truth is at the bottom of the deck. The Ace of Swords. We got the Ace of Coins here. You know what? When I look into the camera when I'm doing this, it looks totally different when I watch it with you guys. So, I don't know. It seems it's clearer. Let me get another card, please. Thank you, Holy Spirit. We got the Chariot in the reverse. All right, one more, please. The Three of Coins in the reverse. There's a lot, you know, for the last reading I had. Yeah, Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yikes. Not yikes, but damn. Something about... So, compared to my last reading, I'm going to clarify this Ace of Coins, but it's just right off the bat. I'm getting God bumps too. Regina. Somebody might be presented with an opportunity here. The Ace of Coins can talk about anything physical. This could be a job. Or it could be a job. It could be a new house, a new car, something very expensive, or a new opportunity. The Chariot in the reverse to the Three of Coins says, you do not want to do this. Do not move forward with whatever you've been given. Sometimes these big opportunities can look like the perfect opportunity, but the Four of Cups says, no, you don't need to take this opportunity, okay? Let me get two more. Don't move forward with this, whatever it is. This is a confirmation for somebody, okay? I'm going to put some location energy because I heard SoCal. All right, SoCal. Yeah, Three of Cups in the reverse. Confirmation, bitch. We got the Three of Coins in the reverse. Do not collaborate with these people. This could have something to do with work, but the Three of Coins talks about doing something with people. The Three of Cups in the reverse. No, you don't want to do this either. There's more than one person involved. Let me get one more, please. Third party energy. Seven of Cups in the reverse. You're about to find out something. All these cards are not in the reverse either. Listen, and the Three of Swords is right at the top of the deck. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it out. What is this? Betrayal. You're about to find out that these people are betraying you or have betrayed you, or this is going to lead you to some type of serious heartbreak here. And you know, Three of Cups in the reverse, that could represent people that are supposed to be your friends. You feel me? Nine of Cups in the reverse. You're about to find out that some people have been betraying you. Something that you feel like is a good opportunity, something that's going to put a lot of money in your pocket, it's not going to do it. Look at Judgment in the reverse. This is either they're under judgment. Let me clarify Judgment in the reverse, please. These are people that you either live around or that you are part of a very particular community with the Four of Wands in the reverse. Community. People that are a part of your community, okay? Let me get the Judgment card in the reverse, please. Judgment. Reverse, please. Oh, shit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I like how they pop out. 10 of Cups in the reverse. God. Gina. These are people you consider family. Could be some family members in it, but I'm really picking up these are people that you consider family. They consider you family too, but what did I just hear? They consider you family too, but they consider you family that they can fuck over. That's what I just heard. 10 of Cups in the reverse, please. These are people that you consider family, especially with that 4 of Wands there. 6 of Coins. 6 of Coins, what? Nope. Get another card, please. Kevin. We got a Virgo and we have an Aries. We got 2 people here from this family that want you to give them something. Also very much a Pisces. All right. A Pisces energy right there. 4 of Swords. Put a nail in it. You feel this in your heart with the High Priestess. You're either receiving this from a High Priestess or a High Priest. That would be me. But there's something that you're feeling in your spirit that you don't need to do this. You know how sometimes something can seem like a very, very good idea. Let me shut this door because I don't understand what she's going on. Okay. Dogs go through Alzheimer's and dementia just like we do. And Ajane is, my sister gives her dog's names like that. Ajane. She is about to be, she's 16 years old. So she's been hanging in there like a champ. But you know how something can seem like a very good idea? Like there's nothing that could go wrong with this. I mean, how can I not do this? It's a big opportunity here, but it is not what you need to be doing. This is for somebody out there. Or as I like to say, somebody's out there. You know what I'm saying? You had a dream about this. You had a dream about this? Give me one more for the 4 of Swords to the High Priestess. You had a dream about this. The name Richard is significant as well. I can't make it up. 6 of Cups in the reverse. This is toxic past energy. These are people that you've known since you were a child. You feel me? 3 of Wands in the reverse. There's a lot of 3s out here. You could be seeing 3, 3, 3. Do not move forward. Nothing good is going to come of this. And I feel like something in your past has also told you this as well. Give me one more for the 3 of Wands, 6 of Cups in the reverse. This would be like if a family member came to you with some paperwork or said, we should go into business together. We should start like a family restaurant or something. I don't know. It could be something like that. Yeah, 8 of Cups. I can't make it up. 8 of Cups, walk away. Walk away from this. This is all validating everything that I'm telling you right now, okay? I want to get some location energy. Do not do this. I mean, I can't tell you what to do because, listen, we got the Page of Coins in the reverse, the Page of Swords in the reverse. Pages talk about communication. But to me, it's just telling me bad news. There's a tower right behind that. It's not good for you, okay? I'm hearing the name Cheyenne. I'm hearing a lot of different names. I can't tell you what to do, and that's not my job. I'm just telling you what the energy I'm picking up on here in the cards as well. It kills me when a bitch goes underneath the comment. You can't tell me what to do, and I wasn't trying to tell you to, boo. You got to do what you got to do for you. If you're looking for people to tell you what to do instead of getting the message and using your discernment and processing things, okay? You see the thing? Yeah, but you get where I'm coming from? Then that's not somebody else's problem. That's your problem, okay? Stop going to people for validation. You get these messages for your own confirmation, things you are already picking up on. Whoever you are, you've even had a dream about this. I'm seeing that with that 4 of Swords to the High Priestess. That tells me that somebody's been dreaming about this. The 4 of Swords oftentimes depicts somebody who's resting or sleeping or recuperating, but laying down with the High Priestess, to me, that says dreams, okay? Let's get some location energy out here. Let's get 3 cards, please. Make sure you please hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment in the chat, comment down below. I appreciate you guys, okay? Tell me, leave a comment in the chat or the comment section. Do you guys like when I do premieres, or do you guys like when I just make the videos public? Let me know. All right. Georgia, Utah, Florida, and Tennessee right at the bottom of the deck here. I did hear SoCal. I don't know, maybe somebody went to school there, maybe somebody lives there, but this is not the ticket. We got Utah, Florida, Georgia, and then Tennessee there. Okay. That will be all. I'm going to go ahead and close out this message and close out the reading 11:55 on the clock when I look down. Make sure you hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment in the chat, comment down below. I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Remember, you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. It's always love and light around this bitch. As always, take it easy. I love you to the moon and back. Deuces. Savage.